Yes guys, I thought I'd talk to a camera while in the car. Feels a little bit safer, plus I'm driving so no one, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this properly, to be honest. Might be a bit loud, but I'll find out when I play it back. Yeah, I've been trying for weeks now to get out and record, and I keep getting so scared about being out in public. It's just a massive fear of mine. So I'm going to try it in the car while driving as well, because if I'm driving I'm not just solely focused. I don't even know if that's illegal, you know. Probably shouldn't be even doing this. Well, I guess so. Camera's sat in a holder, I'm not touching it. Maybe it is fine, probably is fine. But yeah, I feel a lot safer in here, so I'm just going to do it in here to practice. But who am I, really? Because I'm just a randomer that's doing his first video that's popped up on your screen, maybe, hopefully. Hopefully someone's seeing this, it's not no one. Yeah, I've been in a bad place the last 4 months, really. I've been signed off work, been suffering from anxiety and depression for the first time in my life. Even got as dark as suicidal thoughts, but I'll talk about that more maybe in the next video. That could be a separate thing on its own. But sorry, I'm just going to turn the heating off because it's hot in here. Yeah, see, I'm so useless at this. Maybe I just have to cut bits out, all the blank bits, so it's not as boring for you guys. But one of the biggest things playing on my mind is just being so lost in life. I'm so unhappy with where I work and what I'm doing for a career. But I'm 35 years of age now, so I feel like, I know it's never too late, but it's getting harder and harder to try and find that thing that you love. And yeah, I just doing this because, one, I'm petrified of doing this and it's holding me back. So if I do it, hopefully that'll get me over this fear, because it's like I've got two sides to me. I've got this one side that absolutely hates where he is in life. Not with everything, I've got a lot of good things going on, at work and career wise, and I just feel, I'm sure so many people feel it, and I don't know why I should think I'm so special to be the one that gets out of it, but I hate how trapped I feel and how unfulfilled I am. And it's like that one side's like just so unhappy. It's like, I know what would make me happy: traveling around, doing this full time, like going to hotels in different cities and experiences and reviewing hotel rooms and all that stuff. And I know this, but then my other side is like, nah, you don't know how to talk properly, you don't pronounce things clearly, you mumble a lot, you ain't got a lot to say. Like, I think to myself now, like, oh, if I was to walk into, say, the Bellagio at Las Vegas, and I was doing this video for my YouTube, and I walked into the lobby, now I'm sure it'll get better with time. Practice makes perfect, they say. But I just feel like right now, I'd walk in and I'd be like, oh, that's big. You can't do that. That's not a good video. That's not a good description. So then I'm like, see, you can't tell a good story. You're not very good at talking. I'm quite introverted. So it's like, well, why would you even think about doing this? No, you can't do it. And no one's going to want to watch you. So then you're just like, oh, I don't want to carry on living this nightmare I'm in, but I'm too scared to do anything about it. So, and it's typical. I know the direction I'd like to take this channel in, and this video is kind of just It's nothing to do with where I'd like to be, but it's something that I'd like as like the first video to the channel. So if one day, however long it takes, if I make it and I'm big, I always want this to be here so everyone can come back to this. And even the next one to do about suicide, because I want my story, I want people to know where I was, how low I was, how dark I was, where I was in life, and then where I will be, just to show how possible it is for anyone. But yeah, it's typical. Now I've decided, what would I rather? Would I rather carry on living like this and feeling like there's more? I guess for me as well, like, I've had a taste of that a little bit. Like I've lived in New Zealand for 6 months, then I've travelled around the North Island for a month. I lived in Australia for 3 years, and I did some travelling there. And then me and my wife, because of COVID and because we were in Australia but we weren't Australian, and how it all worked out, we were able to go to America. So we used that time to go to Las Vegas, then we did Route 66, and then we did 3 months in Florida. So, and it's typical that those times would have been good to have started this. I'd have had interesting things to do, to show, to talk about. Whereas now, got a house and a mortgage, got a full-time job, now got a dog. It's going to be a lot harder to do what I want to do. But I can't in 30 years time sit back and look and go, I wonder if I would have tried, could I have had that life? Whereas right now, I've got this fear and I'm proper scared and doubtful of myself. And like the biggest thing is still, I still got to try and get out in public in front of the camera and talk to people and be enthusiastic. And a lot of these people that I watch on YouTube, they're very outgoing, very bubbly, whereas I'm a lot more introverted, quite grumpy at times, to be honest, and just kind of keep myself to myself. That ain't gonna make for fun viewing either. So I'm hoping this could be something that pushes me out of that comfort zone and makes me into a better version of myself, brings those brings those characters out of me. But yeah, like right now, the thought of even I could film myself, let's say if I was in a field by myself, but if someone walked around the corner, that camera would be going straight down, and then once they're back out of sight, it'd be back on me. But yeah, I really need to get over that, but it will all come with time, practice. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling on now. I'm surprised myself that I managed to speak for this long. I thought I couldn't even do a minute, to be honest. I'm just doing this to do it, to put it out there, to get over that initial, I've been sat there for 3 weeks now, like, come on, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I just need to watch one more video. Oh, actually, I'll watch another one of their videos, see how they do things. And then you start watching videos on confidence in front of a camera, or how to talk better in front of a camera, and then you see someone else who's doing what you want to get to. You know, I'll just watch a few of them and just see, oh, could I do that? And then before you know it, another month's gone, you're still talking yourself out of it. So here I am doing it, even though this is a tragic video. It's got to be done, because if I don't do this now and I don't put it up, I fear I probably won't do it. I don't know, my life is not very exciting, to be honest. Not now anyway. I don't want to spam people with daily vlogs, because like I said, I ain't got nothing much to show. But also the route I'd like to take, that ain't gonna happen straight away either. I need the money, I need the time. So I'm not too sure from here to there what I'm going to do in between to bridge it. It will probably be random stuff, like maybe checking in and having another talk like this. maybe if I am doing something slightly exciting, get the camera out for a little bit. But I've realised already on this one I need to look at the camera more. I think that's already a little tick of mine, looking away. It's like I'm looking up to try and get the thoughts come into my head to speak. That's another thing I suffer with, or I feel like I do, is, I don't know if any of you can relate. Like if I get a text message, yeah, and I read it, I can be like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I've got a reply like that, pretty quick, quite witty, if it's a witty one, or whatever it is. I'm good with texting. Or even if I'm watching a video on YouTube, let's say, and then in my head at the same time as watching it, I'm like, oh, I would have said that, oh, that would have been good. But then when I'm actually in person, if someone, the text say something, if they would have said it in person, I don't seem to be able to verbally be able to speak like I can in my mind, which is a weird one. But let me know if any of you suffer from that. Again, I'm hoping this will bring that out. But the biggest thing I'm doing this for is to hopefully have that life that I want. And if I don't want to think like that, because, you know, positive affirmations and all that, at least I tried. But I want this for my wife more than anything. I want to give her, it's funny, like I said, I want to do like the hotel, like staying in hotels and sharing that experience. She deserves it more than me. She loves it. Whenever we go to a hotel, she's always getting the phone out, filming the whole place, giving a walk along commentary to send to her mum, bless her. But yeah, I'd love to. She's been there for me throughout everything, and even in this shitty time right now that I've been going through, she's been my rock. So I'm hoping I can pay her back one day and give her the life that we've had snippets of before and we've both loved, and I hope one day we can have it full time. But yeah, that's enough for now, and I guess I'll see you at the next video.